Hi Gemini, welcome to your September 2020 podcast. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Gemini, let's take a look at your oracle cards. We have the mermaid with a black sea serpent. There's an energy around this of clinging to the self actually. It feels like I'm speaking to someone, could be you Gemini, could be someone around you, or if you're cross-watching for Gemini, this may be them. But there's a feeling around this person of focus on the self is what I'm getting. It feels very separate. It feels like keeping perhaps yourself separate, or this person is keeping themselves separate. There's an energy here of very much it's almost taking like independence to the max. It's dialing it up to 11, if you will. The spaces between the words. Well, with this one, Gemini, I'm feeling that I really get a sense here of what isn't being spoken. It feels like there's more. You do speak a lot. I do feel that you communicate. I don't feel that you're alone. You may be living alone, but you have friends, you have family, you have people around you that you speak to. And I feel that when you speak to those people, what goes unexpressed is that part of yourself which you don't want exposed, Gemini. So the spaces between the words, it's almost like it's not that you expect them to read between the lines. I feel it's just something that you don't feel very good about expressing. It's vulnerability. It's something that you don't want out there. Overall, we have this card of a grand symphony, and this is about working with others. It's about being inclusive rather than exclusive. If you think of a symphony orchestra, of course, how does it make that wonderful sound? Well, it's the sum of its parts, right? It's not just one singular instrument. So it does feel like you're kind of the lone instrument here. It's like you're if you're familiar with someone who's like a violinist, right? And they're just solo acts. It's like you're the solo act here, but really there's a chance to be part of a symphony orchestra, which perhaps could be better for you. It feels like something that is a lot more expansive. It could provide you with more growth, more success. And it's something that you're not speaking about, the space between the words. Okay, so let's see where this goes, Gemini. At the bottom of the deck, I've got you here as the Queen of Cups. So yeah, it's that emotional side of yourself that isn't being expressed. Page of Pentacles, but yet you have an opportunity to do so. It's a small step. It could be someone here reaching out, or you reaching out. Perhaps you're making the first inroads here to reach out to someone. The Two of Wands tells me that you do have a decision to make here, Gemini, when it comes to following your heart, following where it is that you are going to feel like you can express emotion, where you can open up and work together with others as part of a team. Now, it could be in relation to work, something that you feel very connected to, something that you're being led to, or it could even be a relationship. But let's take a look here, Gemini. We have the Strength card and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Well, it's all about those walls. It feels like for you, you've wanted to maintain this energy of being very independent, being very capable, very much someone who can look after themselves, doesn't need anyone else for a relationship, very much a standalone kind of energy. But with that Seven of Wands in reverse, it feels to me like you're learning to express that softer side, that more feminine side. It's all about balance, isn't it? We all have that masculine and feminine sides of ourselves, whether we're male or female, or however we identify. So there's an energy around this of coming back into balance, recognizing that strength doesn't mean keeping people away, Gemini. So let's see. We have rebirth down here. So we have you experiencing a moment in September where something feels like it's being brought back to life. It could be that emotional side of yourself, something which has been not expressed for perhaps quite some time. We've got the King of Wands up here. So it seems that there is someone around you. It may or may not be a fire sign. I don't want you to get too caught up in the signs here. People bandy about signs pretty often, but it's more about the energy. And the energy that I'm picking up around this person is someone who would have your back. This is someone who would be supportive. Could even be, with the Strength card and the King of Wands, could be Leo energy. You could be supporting this person. So the energies could be reversed. This might be someone here who needs to let you in, is not expressing their emotions. In the past, we've got the Seven of Swords. I get that as running away from showing vulnerability, not wanting to express yourself. And in the future we have more of an even energy, which is the Temperance card, bringing that back into balance, which is the masculine and the feminine, right? It feels to me like something is recalibrating in your life, and it feels like it's going to bring about balance. It's going to bring you to a place of feeling a lot more at peace, and it's going to really, when we talk about the spaces between the words, how you feel on the inside will be more easily expressed externally. So whatever that means to you, I feel for a lot of you it has to do with expressing your emotional side, opening up, becoming vulnerable, and letting people in. It feels like this grand symphony, right? Recognizing that there's more than just one here that takes that allows this music to happen in life, that allows this incredible beauty and unity. It's the whole thing. It's expanding your world. It's expanding your options. And I feel that for you here, Gemini, this energy of running away, not wanting to face it feels like this King of Wands. I feel like it's not wanting to face this person. I feel that this is you realizing, rather than do that, it's about being able to speak your truth, allow this person to speak their truth. And if there's been any kind of conflict here, there needs to be compromise. I feel like this is you realizing that, you know what, it's no good battling this person. I'm just going to express how I feel. They do the same, and thereby you bring about some kind of peace, where before there may have been an energy here of holding back or feeling somewhat attacked by this person. King of Wands can be quite, I'm picking up it as someone who can be quite self-righteous. I get that kind of energy of someone who believes they speak the truth and their truth is the right way. Not exactly the truth. I do feel that there is something here that needs to be expressed from you that is your truth. Gemini, we've got the Ten of Cups in reverse. Now, it may be that you're just not ready to settle down, that you're just not ready to commit, or that you're not looking to start a family. You may need to express that. If this person has expectations that they're wanting to be met and you don't want to meet them, in the external environment, we've got the Death card. Yeah, it does feel to me like this is something that is coming to that crunch point of either it takes it to the next level or it ends. It's going to be different for each one of you, of course. It's a general reading, guys. We've got the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel that you're both very strong individuals. When we look at the Strength card here, right, there's a lot of masculine. There's a lot of masculine in this King of Wands. There's a lot of masculine in you, I feel, when you speak to this person. So the two of you together kind of go at it. It's what lacks there is the spaces between the words, the things that are not being expressed, the things that are not being spoken about. They matter more than this conflict, whatever is actually being physically expressed, or verbally expressed rather. And for you, I feel that there's some kind of element here of not wanting to, it's either you or the other person, however this resonates, but there's somebody here who doesn't want to go down the road of family. The other person does. And it's coming to that point in time where either you settle down, perhaps commit, perhaps get ready to start that family, or you go your separate ways. But this energy of the Five of Swords feels to me like a lot of ego involved in the two of you. Neither one of you really wanting to feel defeated, right? You both believe that you are right when it comes to how you communicate. And the communication between the two of you can be quite harsh, quite brutal. I feel for you, Gemini, it's quite blunt. I do get you expressing yourself in a way which can be a little bit, I want to say, it lacks finesse. Or at least it has with this particular person. Now, it's only when they bring up certain things, and I feel it has to do with this settling down, commitment, family. And this person, again, can get very self-righteous is really the only way to express that. So let's have a look. And I've got you here as the Queen of Swords. So I do feel that this is you making the choice here, Gemini, whether or not to get to take this to the next level with this person. The thing is, the spaces between the words. You may need to give this some space. You may need to give the relationship some space to cool down. I get an energy here of cooling the temperature, because the energy around this is quite passionate, quite fiery, very ego-filled. You want what you want, they want what they want, and you're two very strong individuals coming at this with your own truths, and it feels like a battle of the egos. Now, you're thinking of yourself, they're thinking of themselves, but what you really need to do is come to some kind of compromise between the two of you. But when you're battling each other with these back and forth, I'm right, no, I'm right kind of energies, then obviously things are going to not work out in your favor. Because I feel that there needs to be a decision here whether or not to go forward with this, to take it to that next level. I feel here, Gemini, you may have taken some time here to think things through, to give it some space, to make a choice on whether or not you really want to do this. Let's see. I'm going to have a look at the Seven of Swords as the past energy here. Six of Wands, yeah, it's all about victory, doing something to gain the victory, to have it your way. This person wants it their way, you want it your way, and look, you've got your back turned, very cool kind of energy, very detached kind of energy, and this person is all up in their fire, all up in their passion, anger, resentment, all of that kind of thing, simmering below the surface, and then it seems to erupt in this tirade of words. So you're giving this person space, and there's something here, Gemini, that you're doing that you feel that this is going to give you that victory. It's going to give you that triumph. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords here as your outcome. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. What ultimately is going to bring you happiness, contentment, fulfillment, getting your wishes fulfilled is what you're aiming for here, Gemini. And let's see what this Temperance card is in your near future. And the Knight of Pentacles. So it does seem to suggest that by taking this break here, by doing whatever you're doing, which feels like well, it looks like escaping. It feels like running away in order to gain some kind of, I get it as something that gives you some kind of breathing space, or perhaps even leverage here with that Five of Swords, to win, to get your way. And I have here in the near future with the Knight of Pentacles and Temperance that this is going to be worked on. I do feel that this King of Wands energy does want to work on bringing this back together, because I do feel that you want reconciliation. I do think that you feel that you will be, this person is your wish fulfillment. It's just that getting to that place where you get what you want and they get what they want, it's going to take some work. It's going to be, it's going to need you both to put the effort in as well to bring about this reconciliation. So let's have a look at that Five of Swords. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it seems like you're looking at it, getting, you want to be with this person, you do, but you want what you want. You want, yeah, it could even be you that wants the marriage. You might want the commitment. You might want the house. You may want to move in with this person and they don't. However that resonates, it could be vice versa. But a strong energy around this of somebody here who wants what they want, the other person feels that they get what they want what they want, and you're trying to come to this conclusion here. And so I feel that for you, you do detach from this person, and I feel a very strong energy here of being able to bring this together, this grand symphony, right? The two of you together from this separate state into, it feels like moving in, it feels like taking this to the next level, Gemini. Yeah, so it feels like giving this space, giving it a time out. And at some point here in the not too distant future, I feel like there will be an approach. There will be some communication about bringing this back together, but it's going to be slow movement. And I feel that there's going to be talks, some kind of mediation or some kind of communication here of how do we make this work. For you both, it's about how you communicate with each other, taking this combat out, taking this I'm right, no I'm right kind of energy out, and instead bringing about this more feminine energy, working towards something here which feels not so masculine versus masculine, but it's the two of you here showing a more softer side, a more emotional side, a gentler side, rather than this kind of force energy that I'm picking up around this, trying to force your way. Each one of you trying to force something, getting your way. So let's see, I'm going to get a card here from the Gateway Oracle. Message for Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to hear? Igniting courage. Feels like a very strong Knight of Swords energy, and that's another card of you, Gemini. Strong, valiant, and courageous. Yeah, it feels like you racing into. You could be the one here that's racing into kind of meet this slower kind of energy with force. Somebody here feels like they're taking the slow boat to China, and you kind of want to take the express. Yeah, I feel that very strongly. I feel that that's coming from you, Gemini. I feel that you are the one that's wanting to rush this. You believe that this is what you want. You've made your decision, and you're saying, you know what, this is what I want, and this other person is too slow. It feels like too slow. Yeah. So whatever action was taken in the past, I do feel that there was a break, a separation. Now, bringing this back together, somebody wants to take it really, really slow. The other person is saying, let's do this now, let's do this now. I think you have to really get to the bottom of why, if this person does want this with you, why is this taking this slow? Why is there things here that are being unsaid with the spaces between the words? It feels like something here that is not being spoken about, and it could be the person that is slowing this down. Something that isn't being said. I feel that's the thing that's important here, that needs to be spoken about. I feel that will bring truth to this situation. You'll know then why there is this kind of slowing this down. Yeah, especially if in the past they were more gung-ho about this. Gemini, I'm going to leave it there for you guys and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you very much for watching and listening on the podcast as well. If you are listening on the podcast, be sure to check out my YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, for more readings. Please do like, share and subscribe here on YouTube. Don't forget to check out my new channel memberships as well. I'm offering perks. Perks include early access to the YouTube readings, as well as all the signs at once, so no waiting. So please do check that out. The link, you can click on the join button down below for more info there, or click in the descriptions box for more info. Don't forget again about my personal readings, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Wishing you the best with this, guys. Please take care, Gemini. Thank you for watching and listening, and bye for now.